Good afternoon. You're live from my office here at Christ Church in Chaptico. Today is Friday, May 8th, and I just want to send my personal greetings and share a little bit of upcoming news with you. I hope everybody's well. Looks like it's getting to be another gray and dreary day around here in Chaptico. Nothing new, right? Had a lot of rain, a lot of clouds this week. Yesterday was a beautiful, beautiful day. Hope you were able to get out and enjoy some of that fresh air yesterday. I want to invite you tonight. Tonight is the first of our Friday night fellowship programs where we will have Friday night happy hour fellowship. Come tune in on our Zoom channel at 6:30. Come be with the rest of our parish family. And I am going to introduce at some point this evening a British-style pub quiz where I will quiz you on your trivia knowledge of Episcopal Church, Episcopalianism, and I invite you to be a part of that this evening. Go to zoom.us and when prompted, type in 484-185-2249. Right now, during this time of isolation, this time in the wilderness, this time of frustration, this time of fear, this time of surprises, there are some good things happening. There are some not so good things happening, and there's a lot to take in during these many weeks that we've been away from each other. The one thing that the question that keeps coming up over and over again is when are we going to be able to come back to church? And that really is very dependent upon when Governor Hogan begins the phased-in opening of things in the state. The diocese is taking its cue from the governor, so we have to wait for his say-so when we can move forward. And if you look in the newsletter today, there is a document from the diocese which outlines the various phases and what will take place during the various stages of opening. Bishop Marianne is going to have a more extensive document next week, which will go into greater detail about what can and cannot happen during each phase. Suffice it to say that when we return back to church, I was hoping initially that we would have a great big celebration, a great big party, but unfortunately it looks like we're going to have to come back in a very slow, deliberate, phased-in sort of way, where we may be able to begin having a small group of people come to worship. Again, I really don't know what this looks like at the moment. The church has to be able to demonstrate that we can meet adequately the requirements of each phase. Initially, probably we will not be able to have communion or not communion with both bread and wine. We will probably still have to be wearing masks in church. We will probably have to be exercising our social distancing, where we separate ourselves from each other by at least 6 feet. So these are a lot of things to take into account. I know that the frustration level is growing for some, and that many say that they just simply want to show up in church. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask you to please do not do that. Do not force yourself to church. Come to church until we're ready for that to happen. It's a big safety issue for your safety and also for my safety, to protect my safety at this time where we have to be just very, very, very careful, very deliberate, very aware of what's going on. So I know it's not a lot of good news, but just stay tuned. The diocese, your parish, we are all working together to figure out how this phased-in process will take place. Well, I'm going to sign off now. Please read the newsletter, look at the pictures. I'm still inviting folks to submit their words of hope, 3 words of hope with your selfie picture. So please do that and have a great weekend. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye.